Many viewers are excited about Joseph. Or Stampy. What should we call you?
Whatever you like. Stampy Cat, Stampy, Joe, Joseph.
Stampy Cat.
Stampy Cat.
Cat.
I'm a cat. I'm an orange cat.
Ah.
In my days off.
Okay. Simon Lund is a human being, and he's a games developer at the BBC. Good to have you both with us. Are you surprised at how popular you've become?
Of course, especially as it was never a business plan of mine. I did it as a hobby for years without any thought whatsoever of doing it as a job. It was only when it started to become popular where I saw there was an opportunity here.
Can you just explain the bare bones, the essentials of what's happening here? Because a lot of people know Minecraft, the game.
Yeah.
So what do you do that means people want to watch you doing it?
I guess I just make everything just a bit bigger and brighter than it normally is. I come up with stories within the game. I give people lots of ideas for things that they can play with their friends, and I just talk about the things that the children are interested in.
So you are the voice of the game. So when we're talking about the YouTube, the clips you put on YouTube, they're not seeing you. They're watching you playing the game and hearing your voice.
Yeah, they hear my commentary, then they see the game. I'm never that. I'm the cat, basically, essentially, to them. They never see my face. They never see the real me. I am Stampy Cat in the videos.
Simon, why do we need Joseph? Or why do these game players need Joseph?
So, Minecraft's a community game. When it first came out, it was released early, and there wasn't really any way of instructions, and there still really aren't very many instructions. So, it grew up around the community, and the community did new and interesting things with it. And what Joseph does is it helps new players ground themselves in the world and see all of the possibilities. It's an incredibly powerful, beautiful game that does amazing things, and sometimes we need a trusted guide, and Joseph provides that.
And how do you turn that into a job and into money?
As it's all through advertising revenues. There's a short advert at the beginning of the video. You get a cut of that ad revenue, and that's simply all there is to it. There's no business knowledge needed at all. It's all about, all I do is just make the videos and upload them to YouTube.
How many people see it regularly at the moment, what you put out?
It's about 160 million a month at the moment.
What kind of money? What does that mean in money?
It changes. It depends what the advertisers are paying at the time. It fluctuates up and down, but I mean, you can make a full-time living off it.
So, Simon, I mean, is this a trend we're going to see?
I think
with other games, perhaps?
Absolutely. There's, in popular kind of media, other popular media, there's not that many voices that the players can relate to on television, radio, and so on and so forth. So YouTube's providing people like them they can speak with, interact with, and watch and get tips from. And it's directly there. It's kind of showing them new things, and they can get excited and involved.
And the games makers won't mind.
Absolutely not. Minecraft grew up as a community game. There's lots more of these early access games that are released before they're finished to the public and asking for feedback. And that community involvement shapes the game, provides the advertising, and spreads word of mouth.
I'm curious whether we can make this work here. So running up here is a bit of the game, Minecraft. Can you do what you do?
Yeah.
And just for us now, give us kind of like...
Okay, it's going to be hard to try.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and I'm going to go and try and get some good luck. We're playing a round of Hunger Games, and all this is we need to try and be the last person alive. So I'm going to try and jump over these blocks. I remember failing a few times there. So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to see if I can jump across and onto the purple one. Can I make it? Yeah, there we go. The yellow one, here we go, and up. Right, let's see if I can get all the way to the end. I don't think I can normally do this. I'm normally really bad at parkour.
Down you go. You know, so many of our videos are going to be so pleased. We had Sarah Crook email us and say her children have never shown much interest in breakfast. You will when you're a bit older, perhaps. But as soon as they knew you were on, they're ready, they're dressed, glued to the television. She wants you on every morning, basically. Just because children, they're absorbed, aren't they? They've just really taken to your personality, haven't they?
And I mean, I'm not the... I think I'm slightly unique in terms of how focused towards kids I am, but I'm not the only person doing this. There is a huge community, possibly bigger than any other community on YouTube, playing Minecraft, as well as loads of other games as well. And I'm not a unique case. I know the first one.
That should be part of the business.
But no, I mean, in some ways, I mean, I do things differently, but I'm not a pioneer in that sense, in terms of I was inspired by people doing this before me. I've just done my own twist on it.
It could happen again. Okay.
Has anyone built the BBC breakfast studio on Minecraft?
Well, we hoped so. We were actually trying to find it. The chances are, if it exists in real life, someone's made it in Minecraft. That's normally the way it goes.
Oh, well, perhaps. Thank you very much. Perhaps if you're a fan of the game, and you could perhaps create the breakfast studio. Once it's complete, send us a picture. We'll show some of them on our Facebook page, even on the